Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom in the frozen Tabantha Tundra, the Orokium Shrine. The Courage to Fail. Welcome. We have a stable right here, and we also have our good friend Koltin, which would be which is excellent because, I needed to find that guy anyway. So, welcome. It's episode 68. I hope you're having a great day. What are we going to get up to today is a fantastic question. Thanks so much for asking. I have no idea. Let's go here first, though. Let's go see... That's a Korok. I honestly was kind of expecting to see Addison around here, too. Well, to be very honest with you. I do see the troop! Things you love to see. As well as a fire right there. That's probably the stronghold that I already have marked. It actually is. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go see what's going on over here. And while we do it, I'm not going to run out my stamina. Because I am a pro Tears of the Kingdom player. And this extra stamina is going to last for a couple more episodes. At least. Definitely. Got some snowballs out here. Hello, my friend. Greetings and good meetings. I trade treasures for bubble gems. Gwa! You're the nice traveler from before. You gave me your bubble gem. So kind. Many thanks. You know, it was a very special moment for me. Yes, very special. I need more bubble gems. I must have more. Blah, I'm sorry. Ever since we parted, I've been traveling far and wide, and yet I haven't gathered a single bubble gem. I really don't remember what voice I did for this guy, so we're just going with this. When will I become a Satori? What am I to do? It can't be a coincidence we meet again, traveler. Fate, yes, fate brought us back together. I'm sure of it. Please, if you get your fingers on any more bubble gems, would you give them to me? I promise I'll give you... I love the desk slaps. Specifically, I like the way the rest of his body reacts when he slaps the... I promise I'll give you suitable treasures in exchange for them. For example, look up there. Oh! Wait, that's beautiful. That mystic clothing there is all yours if you bring me lots and lots of bubble gems? Oh my god, it's beautiful. Wow, I like the top so much. The pattern on the top, it's like Keith Haring meets like the Great Wave. It's also one of my favorite colors. I want it. I want it now. Yes, then yes. If you get your fingers on more, bring them to me. I'll be traveling far and wide in search of those gems myself. If you spot my stall at night, don't be shy. Do come by. The search for Koltin. Wah! Oh, you bonked your head. Look at the time. Koltin? I swear to God. If you leave right now before I get a chance to buy anything, I will throw something. I will throw something. You son of a gun! Are you going to come right back here when it's night, or are you going to go somewhere else? It's 4 a.m. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here's the other thing. I think... Let's do this. Let's try it. Let's try it. I have an idea. First off, we're going to go slightly away from where we are right now. Then throw a U. Then we're going to immediately wait. You can't tease me with that beautiful piece of information. And then... That beautiful piece of clothing, I should say. And then... Leave. You can't do it. I refuse. 9 p.m. Is that Yes! Okay, thank God. I thought maybe you would, like, travel from place to place. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention something important. When it comes to bubble gems, I believe gobbling down many at once is the key to turning into a Satori. In the future, bring me the quantity I ask for all together. The reward I give you will be based on how many gems you give me. A good deal for us both. Okay, we have 23. If you give me 2, I'll give you 1 item of value. Sure. The Moblin Mask. I think this thing on the left... Thank you. I think the item on the left is the one that is currently being offered. We can't shop amongst a bunch of items. We can just shop for one that is currently being offered. I'll dally no more. Here I go. Yummy. Go. What is this strange feeling running upways and downwise my body? Upways and downwise. It's still not enough. Not enough. I'm sorry. Now that I am myself once more, please, here is the treasure I promised you. The Moblin Mask. This one's a little interesting because how often do you really see Moblins hanging out just by themselves? I feel like it's not that often. I feel like it's often, occasionally, it's a couple Moblins, but usually it's like a Moblin or 2 Moblins with 6 Bokoblins. Oh boy. Next on offer is Hinox Toenails. I'll let you in on a little secret. Ever since I ate that first bubble gem, I've been able to sense the presence of bubble frogs. Not all of them, though. For you, I can put my bubble frog feelers to work. Seek out places they're likely to be found. That's good. That helps us find all the caves. If you happen to have any remaining bubble gems, I'll happily trade them for treasure. Let's do it. The Hinox Toenail. Is that it? Is that it? Not to worry. These marvelous monster parts, they have many unique and unknown uses beyond mere boiling to make elixirs. They come from the terrifying one-eyed giant Hinox, a beast it's best not to get close to. Must be said, monster fangs and nails don't have much destructive power when attached to weapons. What do you think when they're used as arrowheads? Their sinister shape increases the arrow's destructive power quite tremendously. Okay. Let's do it because I think there's no like I cannot with this fucking guy. I simply cannot. The just like toddler energy cracks me up. The voice acting, of course, too, is the unhinged sounds coming from this little monster, this little monstrosity. Hold up. Do you have those things coming off of your head? Is that a headband? If it is a headband, do you do it because it makes you kind of look like a Satori? I just now pieced that together. That might be what's going on. I wanted to look at the mask up here and see. Can't see it. Okay, anyways. I'm overjoyed. Yes, I am. I knew you'd come through, Traveler. Here I go. Oop. Okay, same thing. It's not enough. Same dialogue. Here's the treasure I promised you. Hinox Toenail. We've got... Okay, huge deal. We got the clothing item. 1 second. I will be right back. 1 second. I'll be right back. Here's the thing I was wondering. Its fuse attack power is 7. Which is not an insane amount, honestly. So why does it try to make you... Why does it prefer that you put them on... That just said plus 14. Okay, so I have a couple things I want to check here. We're learning things. Boss Bokoblin Fang says 6 fuse attack power. Thank you, Koltin, for the backseating, by the way. This is helping me out. So 7 for Hinox Toenail, 6 for Boss Bokoblin Fang, 5 for Lizalfo Talon. The other thing I wanted to check is I have 50 Lizalfo Talons. If I attach one right here, it says plus 10. So it does double when attached to an arrow. The thing that is funny about this is the description. Like, okay, let's think about this from just for a second. Let's think about this. The Hinox Toenail description says that it increases an arrow's attack power because it is as tough as plate armor. The Lizalfo Talon says it increases the attack power because of its aerodynamic shape. For me, it's very funny. And then the Boss Bokoblin Fang says neither. The description does not offer a reason for why it specifically makes arrows stronger, right? So, like, of course, it's just a game mechanic, and the description is just there to support the game mechanic. But the thing I'm trying to figure out here is aerodynamic makes the arrow do more damage. Makes sense to me. Tough as plate armor, I'm like, is it really stronger than the metal in an arrowhead? I don't know. This is certainly not aerodynamic. The arrow with a Hinox Toenail attached is very not dynamic. But so basically I'm trying to figure out, like, why are these items arrow specific and not other items specific? Probably just because that's how they wanted to design the combat, and then they supported it later with descriptions and stuff. But that's very interesting. Like, this sharp and pointed thing and this broad and wide thing and dull thing, very different. But apparently I need to really be checking the descriptions because some of them say attached to a weapon and some of them say attached to an arrow, like a Moblin Fang. Now, here's the second thing I want to check. We still have our bow out, which means the arrow is still attached. If we put it away and drag the bow back out, no more arrow attached. Do we go back to 50? We do. Cool. So you can apply an item to the end of the arrow and take it back as long as you don't get rid of it. Very weird. We've just learned some things. Very weird. Now let me buy this goddamn piece of clothing because I am very excited about it. Oh my god, it is beautiful. I love it. I love the 2 different arms. One will let me show off my crazy arm. One will protect me on the other side. Oh my god, look at the little stitching. The blue stitching at the bottom of this I call it stitching, but like the thread. This is gorgeous to me. Let's buy it. How much is it going to cost? Also, speaking of... Man, this game is so interesting. Also, speaking of things that are very interesting to me. Koltin... Oh boy, it's a blood moon. Koltin can tell me where bubble frogs are. Which might... My immediate thought there is might be related to caves that have check marks and those that do not. I think I've killed every bubble frog, but I don't know. Okay, let's trade. Let's see. If you give me 3, I'll give you 1 item of value. I'll give you the Mystic Robe is what it's called. Oh, that's a great name. Yes. What is it called? What is it? Sorry. I'd love to hear more about it. Of course. Let me tell you all about the Mystic Robe. The Mystic Headpiece, Mystic Robe, and Mystic Trousers are very rare treasures indeed. According to ancient texts, the wearer is protected from any and all injuries. But it's also said these strange clothes prevent the wearer from becoming rich. A tricky trade-off, no? How the fuck does that work? I tried to wear them myself, but the sizes didn't seem to fit. Wahaha! They seem the perfect size for you. Exciting, yes? Let's do it. Let's do it. What is the item benefit? Prevents me from becoming rich, but prevents all damage? Rupee padding. A rube acquired in exchange for bubble gems woven with prayers to spirits. It protects the wearer, allowing them to lose rupees instead of health when hit. Ah, that's crazy. That's wild. I have to know how this works. Do the rupees drop? Because it would be really satisfying if the rupees just dropped. God, I love the look of this. It looks a little bit like an apron on the front with the way it just kind of hangs in the belt. And the belt, like there's this loose little section. The belt kind of takes up the slack, but the design, I love it. Okay, I need to go take some damage from something immediately because I want to see how this works, but let's keep buying. What do you call these? Actually, hold up. Can I take a photo of them first? Fire keys, eyeballs. Cool. I already have a photo of them. What do you call these? Attach it to an arrow and fire it. Behold, the arrow flies in pursuit of whatever foe the eyeball lands upon. I've never tested it myself since I'm not so good with the bow. Let's trade it. We're down to 13 bubble gems. I'm overjoyed. Here you go. My body's filling with mysterious power. I must have more. I think we just have to get through these things in order to get the next item. The Lizalfo helm. Very cool. Okay. Here's the next thing to look at. Do you see this? I think this is your homemade cosplay for trying to become a Satori. That's so funny. Okay. Describe this item to me. My big brother Koltin gave me this Lizalfo mask. It's a mask so realistic it could fool an actual Lizalfo. Very realistic, yes. Let's do it. 3 bubble gems. Okay, good luck. Bottoms up. Okay. Koltin's handmade Lizalfo headgear, designed to replicate even those goggling eyeballs of the Lizalfos. Equip it to blend in with Lizalfos. That one, very useful. I could have used that in most of the area that we've been through. Those are ice Lizalfo tails. Let's do it. Do you have a... They extend the attack range of the weapons they're attached to. Okay. That's not all. They also imbue the power to freeze enemies. Okay. I'm liking this. This is a really neat mechanic. So let's talk about this really quickly from like a game dev standpoint. There is a... So, Koltin is offering us items that we might find hard to get otherwise. Hinox toenails, Keese eyeballs, Lizalfo tails. And then items that we cannot get any other way. Items of clothing. Those are the big hitters, of course. We know that those are way more valuable than these tails, which I could actually farm. But his weird descriptions are also cluing us in on the interactions with and the like fusing system and the elemental system and all of that stuff in the game, which is really nice because I've played 60 hours of the game and I knew about these tails imbuing frost, or at least I assumed as much. Keese eyeballs I figured out. I didn't know that Hinox toenails go for arrows specifically. And I don't think I had the words for Lizalfo tails increase the range. I just thought they kind of made them into a whip. And I had noticed that kind of makes extra range, but anyways. Let's do it. It's an interesting thing. Like we're checking a lot of boxes at once. The player is very excited to get unique items. And if you take the time to read the optional dialogue, you also get some extra information. Feel something bubbling up from deep inside of me? You should probably get that checked out. Okay. A lashing whip-like quality. It's the pants. Fashionable as well as valuable. It's the mystic trousers. Have you been enjoying the mystic robe I gave you before? These mystic trousers are a rare treasure with the same power as that mystic robe. The two together, it'll make that power even more powerful. Go on. What do you say? Let's do it. How many you need? 4? Okay, we're ramping up in terms of difficulty. Meaning I probably can't afford any more. Yep, okay. So that's it. Mystic trousers. Each thread is blessed by spirits protecting the wearer. We got to figure out how this works. Do I lose the rupees actually, or do I... What the hell is that? Is that a Gleeok item? What is that? It's a white-maned Lionel mace horn. Comes from a particularly ferocious specimen even by Lionel standards. Whoa. If you attach it to the tip of the weapon is filled with rock-smashing power. That is disgusting looking. Hell yeah. Okay, it's been a real pleasure, Koltin. It's been a real pleasure. I gotta find out how to take some damage. I mean, I guess we could just do it this way. Now I'm cold. Sorry, this armor is broken? I guess it does say when hit and not when. It does say when hit and not when damaged by your own. Oh, god damn it, I did it again. I didn't even mean to. Not when damaged by your own item. Let's go find something that'll attack me. Blood Moon time. What a weird outfit I'm wearing here. We should put on this instead. There you go. What a strange little outfit. Oh, hello. It's a bear. Okay, we're at 1,055. Hi. Can you hit me? Before the blood moon happens? No, Tulin. My dude. Well played. Some raw gourmet meat. Okay. Well, at least that bear wasn't dead for very long.
The stained moon shines upon the land. The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh.
Actually, I don't know.
Is threatened once again.
Do animals come back from the blood moon or just monsters? And also, we were really close to you, so it may not... Okay, there's a fire keys, so that'll work. Or an ice keys. The thing is not back, so... Unfortunately, we may have... Oh, that doesn't work like I thought it did. Explodes on impact, which does check out. That makes sense. Yeah, haha. Okay. 96, by the way. Still 1,055. Come hit me. Does freezing count as hitting? -10, and they disappear. Okay, well. In that case, I can unfortunately literally never wear this clothing, which that sucks. That hurts. That blows. But... now that I know that it actually just takes your money, I'm going to need so much money in this game. So that is unfortunate. It looks awesome, though. And it would be amazing for, you know, like, end game or boss attempts or any of that stuff would be fantastic. So we'll definitely... it'll have its place, especially once we get a ton of, you know, once we pay for a lot of the things that we're trying to pay for, aka clothing. Yeah, haha. I wonder how much it would do if I... Now I kind of want to test how much I would lose if I was just wearing one piece of clothing. But... Snowfield Stable. We've got plenty of people to talk to here. And most importantly, a well to hop in. No, it's not going to melt. Or it's not going to crack. I figured it would crack. How do I want to do this exactly? Probably just chuck a fire fruit in there, right? Okay, that did it. Come back here, glowing cave fish. Gotcha. Oh, it's a fairy. Oh, it disappeared because I made so much noise. No. Dang it. Okay, there's a fairy down here. Whoops. Okay, these are our, like, Talus killers. These are our very good Talus killers. This one as well. This is probably a little bit better. We could use this for... It's a little bit worse than our other hammer weapons. I also don't remember if the Stalnox Pounder... When it says Pounder, is that the same as, you know... Maybe Pulverizer and Pounder, these are not hammers. This does say Pulverizer. I think that just means damage, like strong damage. What I mean by that is, like, if it says hammer, it's obviously... You can use it as a hammer. I think Sledge is the same, except as a spear. There's a lot of variety in the weapons in this game, it turns out, with the ability to change... to fuse items together. And that means that sometimes I get a little confused. Okay. No check mark, which is what we expected? Question mark? I don't remember. Now I'm confused. Wells, we do not expect a check mark. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, this is beautiful. Our Hornist is here, by the way. Oh, it's Pin.
Ah.
Your story is really something. Mind going through it again just to make sure I have all the details right?
Oh.
Sure, no problem. We've been taking care of a very rare animal for Princess Zelda, a golden horse. Poor thing ran away from our stable. Princess Zelda's horse vanishing like that is a pretty big story. Tell me again, why'd that horse run off?
Oh.
That's the troubling part, isn't it? When it happened, I'd finished tending to the horses, was taking a bit of a rest in the stable. Then that gentle creature began making terrible sounds, neighing and bucking around so hard it shook the stable. You went outside to see what was wrong, didn't you? Exactly, and there she was, Princess Zelda. After all this time, she was right in front of our stable. Then she came closer, the golden horse thrashed harder. The animal broke free and bolted away like nothing I've ever seen before. I couldn't help staring at that crazed creature. And when I looked back at the princess, she was just gone. It happened so fast. So you lost sight of the horse, and then Princess Zelda vanished on the spot. That's all strange from start to finish. My little sources tipped me off about this, but I have to say I thought it was going to turn out to be nothing much. Hey, partner, you're here. I should have known it was you. Look at you tiptoeing up like that and getting your ear in. You've got the makings of a real reporter. Oh, is this someone else from the newspaper?
Oh.
That's right. New partner, plenty of gusto, a lot of promise. Would it be all right if he listens in? Please, tell us anything else you can remember. Anything at all. Which way did the horse go? The part that really bothers me is the poor animal acting that way. That horse loved the princess. She rescued it and protected it. She doted on it. But the horse was terrified. For the life of me, I can't understand why. Princess Zelda is known far and wide for her compassion. I can't imagine our princess being terrifying at all. Hold on, I think I did catch the briefest glimpse of the princess's face. I thought I couldn't have seen that right, but she had such a cold expression. That is an interesting thing about what's happening, right? We're seeing these, like, ghosts of Zelda appear throughout the world. But they don't read to me like they are a Zelda in the past fighting through time itself to appear before us very briefly and help us or like set the world right or enact her will. They are very distant and cold and haunting. Why is that? Maybe the princess was furious I let the horse get away. I really should find that animal and bring it back here for her. Where did it go? North? No, I can't go north. There's a frost Gleeok over there. Sorry. I'd go in search of that steed, but with the huge monster that's flying around up north, it's far too dangerous for me. Best I can do is keep the horse's home here in the stable nice and clean, just in case it returns. I hope someone finds that sweet creature, brings it back here safely. Zelda's Golden Horse, a new quest. So, seems like we've got a real hill to climb here before we have our story. What's our next step? Reviewing the facts, the horse at the heart of all of this should be fond of Zelda, right? Yet the animal bolted as if scared of her. Very strange. That horse trusted Zelda. Why did it run away? Was it the princess? If I had to be certain, I'm not sure. The snow was coming down hard when it happened. I'd swear it was her face. What's the horse look like? Beautiful golden coat. Mane of honeycomb plates. The princess braided herself. There's no other horse out there that looks like it. It went north. Yep. What do you mean by the huge monster? You haven't heard? There's a huge monster with 3 heads that's been seen flying up north. It breathes out dangerous plumes of frost. Maybe you could survive by hiding from view as soon as you got close to it? I don't have the stamina to calm down such a strong horse that would act wild and thrash wildly. Then again, I could always use an energizing elixir to give you extra stamina. I could share some of that with you, okay? You might know this, but to catch a wild horse, you have to mount it, then soothe it. Some horses will kick and stir and make such a fuss, they wear you down before you can catch them. This is where energizing elixir comes in. You need more stamina. Then you have the energy to soothe any mount, even the wildest of the wild. Stew up a restless cricket with monster parts. That's how you get it. Same with Stamella shrooms. Okay, we just learned a lot. Hi, friend.
Hi.
Varka, thanks for coming in such bad weather. Welcome. You've reached Snowfield Stable. Thank you for supporting the Stable Association. Since this is your first time here, we'll add 1 point to your pony points. We have a reward available. Looks like you've got some points saved up, Link. If you want to get your reward, step up to the side counter where I keep the ledger, then call me over. You want to register a horse or take one out for a ride? Lookout Landing is recruiting investigators after some kind of big history-changing discovery. I know it's got nothing to do with me, but that's the scuttlebutt. Okay, we can add stop back by Lookout Landing to our list. I don't know if that's what you mean exactly, but... like, I don't know if that's old information. Kind of sounds like old information. What's our next reward? You'd like to get your pony points reward, right? For 7 points, you've unlocked the Melania bed. Sleep in a Melania bed, you'll wake up more energized. She also may share a mystical message. Very popular choice amongst customers. If you save up 3 more, you'll be able to register 1 additional horse. So we've unlocked the Melania bed, is that true? Must be this one. Beetle's sleeping. Got a new recipe here. Hi, Beetle. So good to see you. Yeah. Even if it is for freezing. These clothes are made for the weather. Yeah, you need to put some more clothes on. Can I tempt you to buy? Yeah, you can tempt me to buy. I have all of these items. So, actually, never mind. What can I sell you, though? I have 73 ice fruit. How about I get rid of like 40 of them? Because 30 is still more than I'll use. Wow! Give me some major money here. Same with bright caps. I'll sell 50 of the... bright caps, the one we turn into arrows? Shit. I think it's bright cap... Oh, boy. I think it's bright caps... I think it's... Oh, boy. I can't remember. It's bright caps. It's a glowing cave fish. And then it is... something else. Maybe it's not bright caps. Maybe it's... Oh, boy. I can't remember now. I can definitely sell you chill shrooms. I think. Shit, now I can't remember what I needed to get, what I did for arrows. I didn't write that down, did I? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. I could always go back and check. Until then, I wouldn't want to sell stuff that might be very useful for that. Because that's a really great way to get arrows. Like, I don't have to... I think it's a very good way to get arrows. Until then, we want to keep things that are, like, elemental in nature because they help me... Like, I'm low on fire starting stuff, frankly. So I wouldn't sell my red choo-choo jellies. And in a similar way, I may... eventually want yellow choo-choo jellies or white choo-choo jellies. So if it's elemental in nature, I try not to sell it. Same with the things that help me, like Keese eyeballs, because I'm discovering how useful those are, and I don't have loads of them. I've got some, for sure. Wings, to a lesser degree, but a little bit. But goblin horns, honestly... I have 162, and I could sell 100 of them right now, and it would be fine. It's a low enough, like, bonus of 4 fuse attack power that I could definitely just get rid of that kind of shit. Shock-like stones, I really don't know. They have a high attack power, but I don't like using the ice-like stone, for instance. Because I don't really need weapons that freeze people. We're not going to sell Bright Bloom seeds, that's for sure. That's for sure. You can always sell food. I forget about this. And it's decent for money, too. Problem is I kind of like all my food. I don't need much of this cold resistance stuff, though. We could sell most of these. The spicy veggie rice balls. The thing is, it's like, it's fine. I'll sell it. It's fine. Whatever. It's kind of clogging up my inventory in a way. You know me by now. I like... For better or for worse, I really like having a ton of an item that I can heal with rather than having some very powerful items that I can heal with. We're gonna keep some cold resistance stuff because it's good. But like we have a spicy elixir that is more powerful, and then we have a spicy elixir that is less powerful. We're making some rupees here. It's not nothing. I can sell my clothing to you. I don't want to. What about our plants here? Cool Saflina. That's for heat resistance. Okay. I bet I don't need silent shrooms. We're getting up there. I kind of want to crest like... Puff shroom is a weird one. I want to keep a couple. I want to crest like 2,000 rupees here. I have so many spicy peppers. That's what I need to be selling. Oh my god. Because I have so much. I don't need to withstand the cold. I'll sell 100 of these right now. And that'll get us over 2,000. Good. Okay, we did a little bit of selling. We're doing some chores today because we've got, you know, Blood Moon just happened, so we probably ought to go do some other chores too, but... Fire and music to warm the show. What's the news with the Lucky Clover Gazette? Unexpected equine escape from Snowfield stable. That pin is really fast. This can't be good. Princess Zelda's favorite horse is reportedly bolted from its lodgings. Stable workers are unsure of its whereabouts. This story's about the stable. Okay, so things that are on our to-do list. Stop by whatchamacallit landing. Lookout landing. To see if they need help. I could ask Koltin. I forgot to do this. I could ask Koltin for Bubble Frog location. I'm trying to write down things that I'm not going to get to in this episode, but that I really want to. But that I really need to get to eventually. Okay, so we should probably sleep in a Melania bed for vision. I'm writing down the things that are not like quest markers, right? Like if it's a quest, Zelda's golden horse. Pretty simple to go after it. Let's ask about these guys. The poor great fairy. What are these guys called again? The stable trotters. Ooh, if it isn't our biggest fan. Thanks to you, Beats and Eustace came back. Please accept my humblest gratitude for easing their worries. Thank you most, musically. With a beat that makes you dance and a horn melody that brings sunshine to the world, no one can resist us. I'm curious, did you stop by to visit the Great Fairy in these parts? I did. The Great Fairy Miha settled close to Snowfield Stable. Can you see it through the snow? Alas, she is hiding inside her flower bud. She's too frightened to come out, just like her sister at Woodland Stable. Always liked the timbre of Eustace's horn. I thought to calm her nerves with his soothing toodles. What a line. Eustace has some soothing toodles. I'd like to depart for the Great Fairy's bud straight away. Only one small hitch. Our breezer's roof is broken. We'd be at the mercy of the elements. Look at the snow falling. We're fixing their cart up. First it was the axle, now it's the canopy. We might fall ill in such weather. How could we perform at our best then? I did try to attach a roof, but I couldn't reach high enough to set up more than some posts. If we can't put a roof on Breezer, our performance for the Great Fairy is as good as canceled. I mean, how hard could it really be? That's the ugliest roof I've ever seen. Seems better. We got to put on a performance with the roof in our... Wait. Wait. What do you mean? Your roof is much better. Did I hear you say you'll take us to where the Great Fairy awaits? But for that, we'd have to... What's this? Our breezer has been fitted with a roof. Done. The world hasn't abandoned us. Oh, sorry, you're singing this? The world hasn't abandoned us. I'll never forget your kindness. I didn't really sing it, but I did put some sauce on it, I guess. I'll accept your offer. All aboard, everyone. We're all aboard. Road to the Great Fairy starts by going around from the left, climbing up a little ways to the mountain. I'll leave the rest to you, good sir. Varka, give me my horse. Which horse? Well, there's only one right answer to that, isn't there? Socks, of course. We could get out Blue. We'll get out Socks. I miss you, Socks. Don't let the people of the internet tell you something different. I miss you. Don't listen to those people. He tells me again about the lookout landing thing. He also said something about if your horse gets scared, which I did not listen to, which I probably should have listened to. Oh, yes. Beautiful. I attached it to the wheel. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me. Just gonna... So we should probably follow the road, right? There's a couple bokoblins up here. Oh, boy. And they are fighting someone? Stop it. Let me off. Help. I'm following. This isn't... What's happening? Help. Did you fall off? Glue your ass to the seat and get back on, buddy. I ain't got time for this shit. Did I turn too aggressively? Did I tip it? Did I roll my cart? Damn. Let's calm our jangled nerves with a song. Okay, I'll be right back because I'm going to go just to make sure that you have a smooth ride, buddy. I'm going to go take care of these guys and help whoever this is. And then we'll be back. Man, his donkey is... You're dead. What kind of boat am I using here? That's fine. And there it goes. Okay, now let's use the mighty construct bow. Oh, damn it. Good hit. I didn't see there was a black bokoblin on the end of that until right before it happened. Good shot, honestly, good shot. That's a fair hit. That's a very fair hit. I am still one tap to those guys. We should probably put on some different armor, but what do I have here? 3, 4, and 3. And what if we put on some really strong pants? What are the strongest pairs of pants I got? Or... is that better? That's 10, 12. That's 12 plus better attack. I could also go like... trying to do the math on what is my strongest. I lose 2 defense if I go with one of these. Do I have a pair of pants that is 5? I do. So I think technically this is 13 and better attack. So that's probably our best armor for this case. All right, round 2. It might prevent us from getting one shot. I'm not sure. The other thing we could do is just eat a... Get up to 5 health. Where'd this person go? Are they gone? Who was I helping here?
That's okay. We can still kill these guys, and then it'll make our lives a little easier. Where did you go? Where are you? That was a hell of a shot, you have to admit. That was a great shot. Okay, that's a couple dead. I think there's... Yeah, they're right over there. So who are you fighting? The, like, traveling... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get up on this rock. We're going to use it to bullet time. We've at least stunned this guy. You're dead. Perfect. I missed. Okay, you need to die. You need to die because you are strong. You should just die. Okay, I don't know why I decided to do all of this via arrows. I could have probably just attacked you, but whatever. Not a octa whatchamacallit. Like this spiked bokobo. And then we will use it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You son of a gun. Oh, I whiffed. Come here, you little shit. I missed? Die. Okay. Done. So this should be a little bit easier for you. Should be a bit easier for us to get through here. Now it'll be even easier. I mean, I think it said left, but so I don't know. I think we're just kind of going up the... There's a Lizalfo. Can we go kill the Lizalfo too? Probably wouldn't hurt. And the wolves? The wolves I have an idea for. That's free meat, baby. Oh, it didn't get you? Dang it. Well, now I'm going to have to kill you. Oh, you're running. Okay, never mind. You're scared. Okay. Where's my fire choo-choo jelly? Because I only have 2. They're got to be in here somewhere. They got to be in here somewhere. Right? You can attach a fire choo-choo jelly to this. Did I scroll past it? I probably did. Whoops, my bad. You can attach meat to the end of your... Did you see that? You can attach meat to the end of your arrow? All right, beautiful. Now we've got a clear... Oh, there's probably a chest inside of that thing, too. Now I've got a clear route to the Great Fairy. I could probably fast travel back, but I don't want to accidentally do anything that resets these enemies. So... 5 arrows. These horses kind of look like blue. Those 2 are twins. Those 2 horses are twins. Look exactly the same. I have an idea. This is definitely faster. Any amount of height makes it so much faster to travel in this game. And then once you get Tulin, it is much faster. All right, let's do it again. We can do it this time. Oh, shit. Is there no roof? I already put a roof on. Line her up. Seems good to me. All right, let's do it. Apparently we need to go like slowly or something. Yeah. Did you just make a very beetle-like sound there? Just gonna move you a little bit closer. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh boy, that was aggressive, but it's fine. I don't want to go too fast, but I do want to actually get there in the next 2 minutes. So we're just gonna do a light sprint. Watch out for this fire Gliok. A casual light sprint. That's what they call them for horses, right? Sprints. I wish that as a runner, I guess I'm wearing my running t-shirt today too. The race does not always go to the swift, but to the ones who keep running. I do wish that humans had, I'm a little jealous of horses because I wish that humans had such beautiful names for the different types of running that we do, the different speeds. But I guess that's what happens when you add 2 extra legs in, is it gets a little bit more complicated. A canter, a gallop. You know, those are good words. You're falling out. You are not falling out. I call bullshit. Oh, great fairy. The stable trotters have arrived. We've done it. You have our thanks. You've taken us right to where we need to be. All right, everyone. No time to dawdle. Strike up the band. Our audience is the great fairy herself. Let's hear it. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that music. There it is. Beautiful. And that's Miha? Misha? Aha! The pageantry. Yeah. Okay, Mario. Wahoo! Yahoo! The great fairy has returned to us. This is one of the greatest days of my life. Okay, Maestro. The great fairy herself enjoyed my humble horn playing. What a day. What a divine presence. What splendor. I'll remember this moment all my life. We can't hang around all day. We must return to the stable to share the good news. Thank you again. Which leaves only your reward. Don't be shy, 100 rupees. Oopsie, that's left the old wallet pretty light. It's no excuse to skimp on our thanks. A clear conscience is worth every rupee. The captivating Miha is now at peace. She wasn't the only great fairy shut away in a flower bud. That's why the show must go on to the next great fairy's hiding place. Where are you going? It won't cause you any trouble. We'll do the responsible thing. Return your steed to a stable. Don't you worry. You guys are going to take my horse? You're going to steal socks to get you to your next stable? It's a little fucked up. No clue about which direction you're going? I know that it's either Kesa in the central area or Kotera in Necluda, but you're the one who arranged those soothing sounds for me. I would have liked to be released by someone bigger, but... Okay, that's rude. Well, a slim little lad like you is fine too, I suppose. Oh, brother, it seems the world is not so corrupted as I thought. Thank you for opening my eyes. I can enhance your clothing. Of course, I require the necessary materials to do it. You know what that means. It's time to get out the old spreadsheet. However, that's actually going to have to wait. Because I have to do all of that work off camera. So here's what I'll do. I have to go run real quick, but I'll come back later and I'll film some more after I have made the spreadsheet and updated the spreadsheet. And I got all kinds of new clothing items to add to the list. Apparently some of them can't be updated, but some of them can be upgraded. We'll come back, we'll make upgrades, and we'll add stuff to the spreadsheet here in a little bit. See you later. Bye, Mia. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye. Okay, I have done some spreadsheet work, and I'm going to have to do some more here in just a second. But we have our beautiful spreadsheet updated with all of the new items that we've gotten. Lots of new pieces of clothing. And what those items cost to upgrade, whether or not they are already upgraded, you know, what their next upgrade will cost. So, for instance, we got the snow quill headdress and tunic, and they cost 3 red choo-choo jelly. We haven't made that upgrade yet, but I can here, like, right now. And when I do, then I will find out a new thing that costs, and then I'm going to have to put that back on the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet still needs a lot of work. Like, this is ugly to look at, and I kind of want this spreadsheet to count as to be sort of my goal for the spreadsheet would be to look at it and know what I need to be hunting for. Currently, I'm marking off whether or not I have purchased the upgrade, not whether or not I have the items to make the upgrade. So I need to kind of think about it, and I probably need to figure out some some spreadsheet. There's some really fancy stuff you can do with spreadsheet, but I'll need to do that off camera. For now, let's go ahead and get back to the game and make some upgrades. So, and discuss what we actually have here. Hylian Hood can be upgraded a second time, which would put it at our best headgear. So I think we should do that. That seems pretty simple to me. It's also items that we get pretty easily. So let's go ahead and do that. Hylian Hood, done. Beautiful. 8. That is, sometimes our defense, depending on the situation, is around like 8 to 10. So having one item that has 10 is really nice. Yeah, I would like to also probably upgrade the other 2 Hylian items. I think that makes a lot of sense. Those are not that expensive, like I said. So let's do the other 2, and then that's the wrong one. Whoops. And then this is gonna cost us some money. Those ones cost 150 rupees total. I think some of the other ones are cheaper. Yeah, the rest, a lot of these are 10. Are 10. I'm gonna upgrade both the snow quill headdress and tunic because they are items that I will be using right now while I am in the cold. Seems like if I don't upgrade them now, when am I gonna upgrade them? I'll eventually upgrade almost everything that I can because I'm obsessed with the clothing upgrading system in this game. But what did we get, by the way, for... Now it costs Warm Saflina to upgrade these. So that'll be a thing we'll have to find. And a thing I'll have to write down on the spreadsheet here in just a second. Cool. So that's 5 clothing upgrades. I feel good with that. The glide shirt, I don't really need the defense on it, but we could definitely do it because it's just doable. Miner's top would be fine. Frostbite headdress. This one's an interesting one. The Von Meadow helm is kind of expensive in that it requires a sapphire, but these are the very expensive ones because they require star fragments, and I have one of those. So I'm going to do all the other upgrades. The one upgrade I might not do is actually the trousers of the hero and the cap of the sky because they require a star fragment, and I only have one of those. The other things that we could upgrade if we had different items, I need sunset fireflies for stealth chest guard and stealth mask. I need electric key swings for climbing gear. So we actually want to kill electric keys if we see them. Barbarian armor needs Lionel Saber Horn and Lionel Mace Horn. Those are hard upgrades to get, is the upgrades that give you better attack power. Let's go ahead and do this one. The glide shirt. Let me go ahead and check that off. Then we need 3 Frock's Fang for the Tunic of the Depths. We can do Miner's Top right now. So that's Miner's Top done. Yeah, like if I could get my spreadsheet to be like, this is an item you have the upgrades for but haven't chosen yet, and this is an item you don't have the upgrades for, so you need to be hunting for these items. Like ideally, I would look at this and it would tell me these are the items I need to be hunting for. But the Mystic stuff can't be upgraded. Frostbite Headdress is just Ice Fruit, which is pretty easy. I need Winter Wing Butterflies, though, for the Frostbite Shirt, the 2nd level. So this one will probably be the same thing. So that's because we had already upgraded the Frostbite Shirt once. Man, this is a fun week of Tears of the Kingdom. We got some labyrinths done. We're done with Hebra. We are, I mean, for now at least. Yeah, same exact item for these. Fire Breath Lizalfo Tails for the Yigatites. Those can't be upgraded. We still need Ferocious Scale for the Fierce Deity Boots. These can't be upgraded. Cool. So let's do our last upgrade here with the Va Meadow Helm. Unless it can be upgraded a 2nd time, but... Okay. We can upgrade it a 2nd time. It's 4 Sapphire and 10 Zonite. That's a little expensive, but like I said, we're in the cold. So let's do it. That cost 4 Sapphire. I'm just writing this in my notebook. That was 10 Zonite, I believe. Cool. Okay. That's all we can do because everything else, I mean, we can do these, but we're choosing not to. So, cool. I'm going to call it an episode here, but I have some work to do on my spreadsheet. There are 4 of us sisters. It seems like 2 of them haven't yet brought their power back into the world. Once they return, I can make your clothes even stronger. Kesa is in the Gerudo region to the south. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll continue on next week with more Tears of the Mother Heckin' Kingdom. I'll see you then. Bye.